Hey guys, how's it going? Duj2 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. What do we have here today? We've got a lot of medals. Now I know you guys are seeing this, and if you haven't caught my previous guilting video, you guys can go check that out. It will be live by the time that I've released this video. I want to talk about 4 specific medals right now. As you guys know from watching that video, I was able to guild 4 medals, 2 tier 4 medals, and two tier 4 medals, 1 tier 3 medal, and 2 tier 5 medals. The tier 3 medal was World of Final Fantasy Lightning. I need to use her. I do not have more mirror. I don't have any more of her. We do not have Mickey and Mops currently in the game, so I want to use her. To use her, I need to level her up. I am going to put 27 mirrors into her tonight. That's how important she is for me. I also need to decide what skill I'm going to put on her. I'm leaning towards AB2 plus APP. For now, I might just keep the APP on her just for right now. But I really do want to have her have the damage. The World of Final Fantasy medals are that important, at least to me, and how I run my setups. I am also going to put 1,000 chips on her. The other 2 medals that I was able to guild was Sora, Donald, and Goofy. And where is she? Where are they? And Ariel and Flounder. I'm currently not using Ariel and Flounder. I've currently fallen in love with a red little crustacean. It's a deep love, guys. Hag is still Bay, but Sebastian and I have something very special. I know that these guilds were not the best. I know that these guilds all came in about 20-something% or 20 under. But you guys have to understand that to me, and with my very, very bad guilting luck, I'm so happy I waited for the boosted guilting campaign. And of course I did do this, and right now we are still in a boosted guilting campaign. So Ariel and Flounder and what's his name? And SCGB. These are 2 medals that I'm going to use. Ariel and Flounder maybe not so much, because I know she's important. I want to use her. I want to use them, but they're not as important as Sebastian is to me right now. Sora, Donald, and Goofy B is a different situation. I am going to work on Sora, Donald, Goofy, and B. You guys are going to see what I'm going to put on them as well. And then the last 2 that we need to talk about are Key Art 3, which I ended up getting 116% on. Again, I know, I'm 34 under 150. I'm still happy, guys. I'm still so happy. I mean, I could have gotten 80 if I hadn't waited for the guilting campaign. Anything over 100% is great for me. So there was this one, and there was Ursula as well. And Ursula ended up getting about the same, right? She got a little less, 115. She got 115. This is what I'm going to say about Ursula and about Key Art. I am not going to put mirrors on them because I don't know if I'm going to try and pull more. I am going to wait till the end of this boosted guilting campaign we're currently in. HD Ursula if she had gotten 150%, I would have been very tempted to put an AB3 plus Lux on her. Why? Because I really would like to make her a heavy Lux collector for myself when I do eventually go into trying to compete for Lux. Right now, for those of you who've been watching my stream right now, if you've been following my videos, you know that right now I'm very much into Colosseum. I am loving Colosseum. I'm loving the Colosseum dynamic. I never thought that I would really get into it. As of right now, I'm a little bored because well, not anymore actually, but I was bored for a very long time doing Colosseum because I was stuck in the whole grind of just trying to progress, just trying to get up to the next, next round. But I really would like to put AB3 plus Lux on HC Ursula. I do have two AB3 plus Luxes. I'm going to wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see. For right now, 115% AB3 max. She does a tremendous amount of damage. I am extremely happy to have her. So she's gonna stay the same. Same goes for Key Art 3. It's another medal that is pullable. It is very rare. I'm not going to deny the fact that it's very rare, but the chances are that if I do pull in this current banner, or if I pull in the near future, there is a large possibility that I will get another. Well, no, sorry, there's a small possibility, but it's still a possibility that I will get another so that I can re-roll. Now, when it comes to SCGB and Ariel and Flounder, you are not the father. No, these are high score challenge reward medals. The only way that we are going to get more of these is if we get from a banner. If we get a banner of reprints, of high score challenge reprints, and if you don't know what that is, in the JP version they came out with a banner around their anniversary time where you could actually pull for reprints of these medals. Now I need to think about this and think to myself, is it worth it? Okay. Is it worth it for me to use mirrors now, or is it worth it for me to wait and see if we do get this banner, if I do, and if I am going to use my mirrors at that time? Ariel and Flounder, as far as I'm concerned, she either will get a second chance or she's going to get an AB3 plus APP. Now, as I use Sebastian more and more, the further I'm pulling away even further from using Ariel and Flounder. But I do know that I am going to need Ariel and Flounder in the future. But again, like I said, right now we are in a boosted guillotine campaign. We're going to have for 2 weeks. I'm in no rush right now to really work really hard on this. But I do want to do this video because I know a lot of people have been asking me what I'm going to do, Second to last, again, is going to be SCGB. So SCGB is a medal that I am going to work on it right now. We're going to put 1,000 chips and 1,000 dales in it. And we're going to talk a little bit more about it. So SCGB is going to be a medal that I am definitely going to use for Lux grinding, and I am also going to be sharing with my party. I actually asked my party and I asked them, what do you guys recommend? What do you guys think? What would you guys like to see on SCGB? It was pretty much a resounding AB3 plus Lux. Everyone would like to be able to use this medal to collect Lux and to help them in this in future endeavors. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put AB3 plus Lux on it. Sort, skill, AB3 plus Lux, AB3 plus Lux. Okay. So I am going to put AB3 plus Lux on my Sora and Donald and Goofy B, and I'm tempted to use a bunch of mirrors. For right now, I'm just going to use 2 mirrors to take him to 105. Because for those of you who watch me, you know that I really do enjoy certain numbers and round numbers. So let's see. Can we put 2 on him? Should we take him to 100? 105. Let's take him to 105. Let's just take him to 105 for right now. So this is going to be my SCGB Sora and Donald Goofy B, 7 extremely powerful hits that ignore target's attributes. We've talked about ignoring target's attributes from from the world of Final Fantasy medals. Okay, so I am going to put boop 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 K5 and attack boost 3 plus Lux plus. Okay, so this is attack boost 3 plus Lux plus was what everyone in my party wanted to see on SCGB, and I agree too. I definitely think I'm going to be using this medal with SCG with attack boost 3 plus Lux, and I know my party is really going to appreciate it and enjoy it. So now it's 100 at 105%. Now the reason why, again, I'm still hesitant on putting a bunch of mirrors on this medal right now is because I'm still wanting to see if we're going to get this reprint banner. If we get this reprint banner, chances are I'm going to pull from it because I have other medals like Maleficent, JNS. Man, if JNS was in that. There's a lot of high score high score medals that I would love to be able to gilt. And so maybe I'll get another SCGB there and I will try and re-roll it. So that's why I'm not going to touch this one. Now, finally, is World of Final Fantasy Lightning. So let's talk about this medal. I am going to put 27 mirrors on this medal right now. Why am I going to put 27 mirrors on it? Actually, I've been wanting to do this video, and so I'm combining into this video, working on these medals and talking about the World of Final Fantasy medals one last time, and specifically answering a question that a lot of people haven't asked, and a lot of people pretty much every single day, at least one time, someone comes into streams and says, "Hey, do you think the World of Final Fantasy banner will return?" If you don't know what the World of Final Fantasy medals are, they were the first medals that ignored target's attributes. Now, I know it's really hard to understand what that means because we were raised on attributeless levels. We were raised on medals that were, BC Mickey and all these other medals that were attributeless in the sense that they would hit a certain damage regardless of what attribute the enemy was. These medals not only ignore the attribute of the enemy, but they almost take on for themselves the best possible attribute against that enemy. And they benefit from two things. They benefit both from the slot in your Keyblade, and they benefit from the attribute boosts that you run before them. For example, World of Final Fantasy ignores that target's attributes and raises strength of all attributes by 1 tier for 2 turns. You throw JNS ahead of her, you throw other medals in front of her, and she is going to take on that attributes bonus, if it does have an attribute bonus, and use it as their own. I know people are saying, why am I going to work on her if SCGB is stronger? Why not use them both? That's the thing. And also, SCGB doesn't have what's it called? SCGB doesn't have what did I do? Okay. SCGB doesn't have a attribute up. So let me show you. So see, World of Final Fantasy Lightning is 2 for 2.98. SCGB is 3.3 at 1 cost, and just ignores target's attributes. It doesn't raise attributes. So actually, you add on the attribute boost of Final Fantasy of Lightning, and she kind of matches the multiplier, even though she does cost 1 more. But that's just a basic reason of that. Now, what skill does she deserve? Does she deserve an attack boost, an AB3 max? No, I don't think she does. Does she deserve What else do we have? Does she deserve AB2 max? No, because when I look at her, I actually look at her as a support medal. I look at her as a medal that I'm going to run earlier on in my Keyblade and use her to boost someone else. So I'm thinking AB2 plus APP. For now, I'm just going to keep the APP on her, you know. Yeah, lightning is a buffer, so that's why. She's a buffer and an attack medal. She's not as awesome as Squall, Sephiroth, and Tama though, because those medals do have the attributes defense down. But she's pretty awesome nonetheless. And the final thing I want to do with her is... Oops, no, cancel. 95. Ready? And okay, it still works. So for those of you who don't know, if you have a World of Final Fantasy medal, you still get the 10 Nova levels up, even if you guilt them way after. So if we ever do get a way of leveling up medals or filling in their dots without having to have the same medal again, then if you're ever able to guilt these medals in the future, hopefully you're still gonna get 10 more Nova levels, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty cool actually. So there she is. She is done. Again, the reason why I did this is because, well, to answer the question that I never answered, will the World of Final Fantasy banners return? I don't think they will. And if they do return, they're going to return at a point when these medals are no longer relevant or as powerful as they are currently. And that's something we need to understand about the dynamic of this game. This game is ever progressing, ever changing, ever evolving. It is very possible that in the near future, especially with the release of Union Cross, we're going to be seeing entirely new medals. We're going to be seeing medals that we're going to be like, what? And medals that are going to completely outclass the World of Final Fantasy medals. As crazy as this might sound right now, it's going to happen. One day in the future, it's going to happen. There are going to be medals that are going to be much stronger. And then it's possible that we're going to get the banner. So I would much rather spend the mirrors I'm going to have right now to use this medal, which I don't believe is going to get a banner. Now just watch. They're going to release the banner next week. Just watch. Because I did this, they're going to release a banner. Hey, if they do, that's great for everyone. I'll pull again too, because I still want to guilt Yuna, and I would love to have a boosted Sephiroth. But yeah, so it's because of that reason. That's the reason why I didn't use a bunch of mirrors right now on SCGB. It's the reason why I didn't use mirrors on Ariel. It's the same reason why, well, that reason, and then even more of a reason why I'm not using any mirrors on Keyart or on Ursula, because they're pullable. Keyart 3 and Ursula are pullable still in the game. You're able to get them. So chances are, if I keep pulling, I'm going to get one eventually. And I want to see if there's going to be a banner. I want to see if there's going to be a banner for high score challenge medals. If there isn't going to be one anytime soon, then yeah, SCGB is probably going to get, if by the anniversary we don't see a high score challenge banner, I will be using a lot of mirrors on 25 mirrors. Yeah, 25 mirrors. I will be using 25 mirrors on SCGB definitely to level him up, because he is definitely going to be a medal that I know my party will want to use and share. So there you guys go. I wanted to do this video just because I know there's been several people who are like, are you going to use mirrors? And there's also been people who have been really sad for me, I guess, for the guilts I got. I understand. Believe me, you can go back and watch my other guilting video. You can see that a lot of other medals made up for it. And by that I mean that I got some really good guilts on a lot of other medals. Maybe medals I'm not going to use, but I got a pretty good guilts on them. So because of that, I'm only going to have to use a very small amount of my mirrors to be able to max out those medals, which is giving me the capacity to be able to do this. Because of course, I definitely want a higher Nova level. But there you guys go. I'm going to keep her right now with Attack Price Plus. If you guys want to leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think is best for her. I think it's an Attack Boost 2 plus APP. I kind of want to test her out first and see what she can do before I actually choose anything. And I think I already have her in a setup, if I'm not mistaken. I think I have her in a Lady Luck setup. Is it this one? Yeah, I have it. Oh, I have this setup. Actually, I have this setup. That's a nice setup. Is this? Yeah, this is a reverse though. So yeah, that's not a bad way of using these medals. And again, I kind of think she needs APP. In this setup, I'm really happy because I have both this one with AB2 plus Lux and now this one with AB3 plus Lux. I think I also have her in my Lady Luck setup somehow. No, I haven't really worked on this one yet. I should work on these ones. And again, they're awesome medals. I'm so happy I have them. Don't forget also that we do have the potential future of Sleeping Lion. I have not leveled up my Sleeping Lion 2. I could also use it in this setup here. There's many different things I could use. Oh, there's a lot of different things I can do in this setup here. Come on. Goodness, that's so weird. My setup, things are not working very well. But yeah, also, I don't know if anyone has noticed this, but I have it highest, right? Highest special attack. It's organizing them in a odd way. Defense. Because highest special attack should start from the highest special attack, right? I guess we'll keep him for strength for now. So much fun stuff. Here's where Aerial Flounder can go. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing. Sorry. I'm just like so excited now. I'm like, oh, what can I do here? There's so much fun stuff, guys. There's so much stuff like we can do now in this game. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am Duj2. Just kind of showing you guys what I'm planning to do in the future with my medals. I'm very happy for these medals. Actually, I know I didn't get the best guild in the world, and that's fine with me. I'm very happy that I waited for the boosted guilting campaign. The fact special attack is in order by number and album. I thought if you put it the other way though, it changed it. Oh well. I'm very happy because I put it the highest. I'm very happy that I waited till the boosted guilty campaign. Again, World of Final Finance Lightning, if I had guilted her before, she could have gotten 41, 40, 47, 43. She could have gotten in the 40s, and then I would have been stuck using 50-something mirrors to get her to 100. I know I ended up using quite a few mirrors anyway, but I'm very happy, guys. I'm very happy I waited because I do not expect a good guild ever. And when I get a good guild or a good pull, you guys can see how shocked and how happy I am. But this is the reason why I've been saving my mirrors. I've been saving my mirrors so I could be doing this. And I'm so happy we finally got the boosted guild campaign. Anyway, there you guys go. I'm going to get back to work. I need to go level up my SCGB now. We gotta, level it up, see what we can do. Actually, you know what? We need to go to Sleeping Lion and check some things out here, because I have a couple of. Anyway, I'll work on this off stream or whatever. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.